To the people and the viewers, my name is TEVIN Hartman, Soca artist from Trinidad and Tobago.
Alright, and what offerings you have for us for the Carnival season this year?
For Carnival 2025, we have 2 songs, one entitled Rum Again and the other entitled Darling.
Just know when I drink rum, I might feel some shame, but I go do it again. Rum again, rum again. I'm drunk in the place. Rum again, rum again. I've been in a dance. Rum again, rum again. Hey, my hand in the air. Oh, darling. Something in the bumper, girl. Can't manage. I want more than your number, girl.
Alright, so one basically about love and then the others about rum.
Basically. Darling is a song that wasn't written by myself. It was a collaborative effort with Pretty, his brother Zone, artist named Philo, and myself. And the inspiration for that is just basically learning how to speak to a woman without using too much words. And with that song in itself, it kind of encompasses everything that we should tell a woman, or try to tell a woman, that doesn't come off out of time, that's what I should say. Cause when you fling it back on me, baby, I know you make it look easy, girl. I know this bound to sound cheesy, but I just know why you leave me, girl. And when you fling it back, baby, wind back cause I know you're not lazy. Girl, you're perfect when that bumper shake, girl, you're making me say, oh, darling. Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah.
And the rum again.
Rum Again is a song, one of the first songs I actually heavily wrote along with Zone and Philo. And it's basically about your love-hate relationship with alcohol, to be honest. The song, if you listen to the lyrics of the song, make sure you'll check it out. It's basically telling you a lead up to what goes on with when you're partaking too much alcohol. It speaks on what you witness, what you feel going through events. Sometimes you don't know where you reach home, you don't know where your team is.
6 a.m. and it's like I cannot see my way. Head spinning and I'm drunk and staggering. Wondering how I'm reaching this predicament. Is the rum to play? Cause I don't know how I reach home. Don't know where my team gone. Just know when I drink rum.
You go watch a video, you see you're right now you're trending because you fall along somewhere in the event.
I might feel some shame, but I go do it again. Rum again, rum again. I'm drunk in the place.
But you know what? Rum again, alcohol must drink, vibes must vibes, and they must have a good time no matter what, man.
Oh, for sure. Nice, man.
Yeah. How about you, Tiffany?
What was it like balancing or navigating through the boats?
It is tedious at times, but at the end of the day, you had to make time for what you love, and sometimes you had to work towards it. And at the end of the day, it's not an issue for me because I just believe that everything in life that you want never comes easy. So it might be tedious, it might be tough at times, but you have to work towards it to achieve it, to be able to love it and appreciate it even more. So yeah.
And how long have you been in the industry doing music?
You could say 9 years. 9 years singing soca, yeah.
How's that going so far for you?
At the end of the day, in anything you do, there are highs, there are lows, but we always come out at the end of it appreciating the process. You understand? I've been able to learn so much from so many of my brothers and sisters within the industry, and it also has allowed me to grow from strength to strength every season, grow with the quality of music, growing and knowing what I also want to offer to the people. Because it's not about me, it's about the listening public, you know? So I've enjoyed it for the most part,
Right, so at this point, you're fairly seasoned in the soca industry and the carnival industry.
Yeah, man, we would say that we're fairly seasoned.
And with respect to that, what is your opinion on the alleged soca mafia that people refer to?
I don't believe we have a soca mafia. I don't know where this conversation came from. You understand? If you have good music, continue pushing the music. And I always say, when it's your time, it's your time. Nobody cannot or nobody part is your part. Everybody has to take their own part to reach where they have to reach. So you just take your time, enjoy the process, and make sure that every time you put out something, the quality is there. So when people receive it, the negative remarks could be on the lower end of the scale.
Alright, fair enough. And where do you see TEVIN HARTMAN, the artist, within the next 2 to 3 years?
Within the next 2 to 3 years, becoming more of a household name within Trinidad and Tobago and even within the world. Because at the end of the day, you're always going from strength to strength within anything you're doing. Hopefully, by the grace of God, having maybe a title, maybe 2 titles under my belt, you never know. And seeing the world and seeing where soca music can take you throughout the world, because I've been able to travel, but at the end of the day, it's not enough. So you're not being able to see the world and offer the world the music to let them feel how we feel within Carnival and outside of Carnival, how soca music makes us feel. Everything next 2 to 3 years, that's the goal.
And if you could visit anywhere in the world and any country, where would you go first?
For me, honestly, so many beautiful places in the world, but I would really like to go and experience Iceland.
Why Iceland?
Now, I've seen videos and I've seen how beautiful the place is. Warranted, it's cold.
Right.
Not really good with the cold, but just to see the beauty in the place, man, for sure.
Okay. And anywhere else?
Switzerland.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is your favorite song of yours that you have made so far in your career? And why?
A song that I did in 2022, 2023 Carnival called or entitled Golo. For me, the reason why it's my favorite, it opened a lot of doors for me within the industry, within the world, and also for people to hear who TEVIN HARTMAN is. You understand? I've had songs before that would have done a lot of great work, but that song for me kind of pushed me over the envelope of kind of who is he now to, I know that song, I know that fella. You understand? And that song for me is one of my favorites that I've done so far. When you're feeling the heat, in the vibe, let me get close, let me take a wine now, boy, you go low, go low, go low, go low. When you're feeling the heat, in the mood, let me get close, let me take a groove, and boy, you go low, go low, go low, go low. Yeah. Any artist within the industry. Funny enough, it would actually be pretty, to be honest. I feel the vibes for me kind of similar. Even though he would have worked with me to pen, but to actually do a song together, I feel as though the energy behind the song, I feel as though giving the world that type of music, I feel it's something that would make sense and would be nice, man. Nothing before his time, Whenever the Lord decided to bless us with the correct project that both of us fully on and fully invested in, they will come out and give the people what they need. You can find me TEVIN_HARTMAN, TEVIN_HARTMAN, HARTMAN on all platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, Deezer, Instagram, Twitter. Wherever it have social media, you can find me. Just put that in and you'll see me.
I might feel some shame, but I go do it again. Rum again. I jump in the place. Rum again.